Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving. This is meteorologist Andrew Pinaro with another weekly weather podcast. This week, we're going to be talking about the Thanksgiving Day forecast, and also don't forget the Black Friday forecast, and a little bit more about the drought conditions, and some more thoughts on the upcoming winter forecast. So let's get started with today's weekly weather forecast. So the rest of today's gonna be pretty nice, just a bit chilly. It looks like it's about 40 degrees outside right now, and the temperature will be dropping into the 30s, maybe below freezing at some point. Right now, I'm gonna bring up a live radar image of the entire nation, and this is showing this massive system right over here that's making its way eastward into our area. This is bringing a lot of moisture, not really for us, it's mostly going to go up and over our area according to where the jet stream position is. This arm that I'm pointing to right here, that trail will be making its way into the area more so overnight tonight into tomorrow. We're going to see maybe even light snowflakes out there where we can just have a nice snowflake night, but we're not going to see any real accumulations with the snowflakes. What we are going to see is maybe a few showers by the time we get to daybreak. Then that's about it for the majority of the day. We're just having some spot showers. So for the Thanksgiving Day parade, I don't see where any wind we're going to have in the forecast, so no issue with that. Just some spotty showers throughout the day. We are going to have a bit more steady shower or periods of rain for the afternoon, or I should say the evening hours, after 6 p.m. until about 9, then it's going to start to die off. Once we get into the area on Friday morning with Black Friday, we are going to see chilly temperatures, but not as cold as they've been. We're going to have temperatures in the low to mid 40s for Black Friday morning. Definitely bundle up, but it's not going to be that below freezing cold that we had the past couple of days. Once we get past Black Friday going into the weekend, it does look like we may have some rain system coming through Friday night into very early Saturday morning. In the same case, this is more so for the snow that I was mentioning for tonight. Is to be the same thing Friday night into Saturday morning. Higher elevations really can see just a few snowflakes. Otherwise, we're going to be in the mostly wet in terms of the moisture type of weather system with just some showers, maybe a brief period of rain, but nothing too much to worry about, especially once we get to daybreak on Saturday where we're not really seeing too much to worry about. Then once we get past that early morning shower, there's not really too much precipitation in the forecast until we get to next week where we're going Tuesday night into Wednesday for a bit more showers or some rain. So with the rain we do need, I want to bring up the drought situation again. So let me switch back to my other camera here, where we're going to now look at some drought situation with the drought monitor. It's a little bit worse than the last week I showed. This dot here right in Orange County, that is an extreme drought. The northwest corner of Connecticut is showing also in this red an extreme drought. Everywhere else, though, in this orangey color in the tri-state region is in a severe drought. There are some spots in southern New Jersey and some areas on the eastern tip of Long Island there that are in the moderate drought. So it's not as bad in some areas, but it's very bad in some other areas where we can see a desperate need of rain pretty much for the entire tri-state. Everywhere is between, say, 5 and 10 inches of a rain deficit since the beginning of the year. And we'll see how this winter comes with some snow. So with the snow forecast, it looks like we may have a bit more of a wetter type of winter. So I was mentioning this the past few weeks that the long-term climate models and the Farmer's Almanac are showing a slightly wetter in terms of the winter, snowier winter that means for us in the Northeast. So it still looks like that for now, but I do want to show you in the next few weeks a map of what I think some of the totals, what we should see, what we have seen, and what I think we will see in terms of snowfall totals. One other thing I want to show you real quick is the Futurecast here. I'm going to bring this up and then just roll through it for a little bit. So this is the picture for pretty much the rest of today. It's going to be pretty dry, not too many clouds. Let me move the camera over a tiny bit. There we go. And now as I roll through, we're going to see overnight these clouds on the way in. And then right here, let me just roll a few more frames right there. This branch of precipitation, more so in the Hudson Valley. That's what could be bringing in a few flakes in those higher elevations in the Hudson Valley for maybe some wet snow, maybe a little bit of sleet. So just keep that in mind for some areas in the Hudson Valley. Once we get past the early morning hours, it's just going to be a bit too warm for any kind of snow. Then it's going to be fairly dry midday. We're going to see a few more spot showers, but then by the time we get to the evening, almost all of the area is in this pretty steady showery activity, maybe some brief periods of rain. So by the time we're having Thanksgiving dinner, it looks like we're just going to have some rain. After a few more hours, I'm going to roll. This is now looking at about 2 a.m. It starts to dry out. And then when we look at early morning in the hours on Black Friday, it looks like it's just going to be mostly cloudy, not really anything in terms of steady precipitation. A spot shower is possible for Friday morning, but then when we get into the day on Friday, it's starting to clear out a lot nicer, and then we're going to see some maybe nicer clearing going into the afternoon ahead of a bit more showery activity Friday night into Saturday. So this is meteorologist Andrew Pinero with another weekly weather podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be giving you more updates on the upcoming winter. Definitely stay safe and enjoy your Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone watching out there. Have a great day, everyone.